Hi, my name is Jennifer Carlson, and today I'll be giving my persuasive speech over lowering the drinking age. The drinking age in the United States was raised from 18 to 21 by the National Drinking Age Act of 1984, according to T. Budde. Congress voted to penalize any state that set its drinking age below 21 at 10% of their federal highway fund. One of the organizations that played a huge role in raising the drinking age was Mothers Against Drunk Driving. They did this to try to decrease the amount of alcohol-related automobile accidents, and to an extent, it did. However, now people are seeing problems with the drinking age. Most college presidents in the United States believe that the drinking age should be lowered to 18. They think that the current law actually encourages binge drinking on campus. The most popular arguments on the drinking are that those who are able to go into the armed forces to fight for our country, who can vote, and who are legally considered an adult at 18, should be able to drink. How can we ask them to die for our country and not let them have a drink if they want one? Says T. Budde. The United States is one of the few countries in the world that has a drinking age that is higher than 18. The drinking age now is not right and should be lowered to 18. Mothers Against Drunk Driving was started on September 5, 1980. It started to aid the victims of crimes committed by individuals driving under the influence of alcohol or drugs, to aid the families of such victims, and to decrease public awareness of the problem of drinking and drug driving. They played a key role in getting the drinking age raised to 21. After the drinking age was raised to 21, 18 to 21-year-old people declined by 13%. They believe that if the drinking age is lowered to 18 again, it would increase the amount of drunk driving by people 18 to 21, which would increase the amount of alcohol-related car accidents. The inconvenient truth is that the drinking age at 18 would cause more funerals. 900 families a year would have to bury a teenager, said Hurley. This law continues to prevent tragedies, decreasing crashes by an estimated 16% and keeping young people safer from many risks, says Mann. College presidents from all over the nation's best universities, including Duke and Ohio State, are calling on lawmakers to consider lowering the drinking age from 21 to 18, saying the current laws actually persuade binge drinking on campus, says college presidents. At most colleges, it's clear that the drinking age 21 will not be enforced at college campuses. MAD says that the college presidents see the problem on their campuses and they just do not want to deal with it, and parents should think carefully before they send their children off to those colleges. Full-time traditional age college students drink more than people the same age who aren't in college, according to National Council on Alcoholism and Drug Dependence, which estimates that 1,700 18 to 24-year-old students die every year from alcohol-related injuries, says Kinsey. It agrees that underage drinking in college is a huge problem and needs special attention. Average age college students drink more than kids their age that are not even in college. One study has estimated more than 500,000 full-time students at a four-year college suffer injuries each year related in some way to drinking, and about 1,700 die in such accidents. This is showing us that no matter what a person goes to, the college students are still going to drink either way. If they're not legal, they still can find ways to have someone buy them alcohol and drink on campus. Everyone knows the 21 age limit has stopped minors from drinking, says Streeter. Personally, experimenting being a college student myself and being involved in a sport activity, whether it is any school activity, and the drinking limit is going to decrease in college students, I believe. I currently play on the Allen County women's soccer team, and just knowing I have to maintain my fitness and be able to stay on the team, I know I cannot afford to lose my scholarship over drinking. It's decisions you as a person choose to make. Everyone knows what is right from wrong since they have grown up. Like I said before, anyone who is involved in any school function or activity is less likely to get in trouble and choose on making the wrong decisions because they're going to be so active in practices, meeting new people, exhausted from all the games and practices they have, and staying so busy with their school activities and school all at once, they will have so much at this point on their plate that drinking won't even cross their minds. Well, at least it doesn't cross mine. Less trouble is even to come for them. In order to participate in these school activities, you also need to maintain a good GPA. Students' academics always come first. There are students out there who choose to rebel and break the rules that are set for them to be involved in the activity, whether it may be drinking, not maintaining a good GPA at a 2.0, their attitude situations, or what else on earth it may be. The ones who choose these poorly decisions end up serving the consequences and have to end up sitting out a game or two, running all practices or games, and being kicked off the team. Usually the ones who do end up choosing these disappointing decisions are the ones who look back and regret what they did. Also, they are the ones who usually learn the hard way and don't end up repeating those poorly decisions. It's really not worth making those bad decisions to lose a sports scholarship or any other academic scholarship. Then there are other students out there who are on academic probation and can't practice or play games because they're the ones who don't meet the 2.0 GPA and have to sit out. The ones that usually don't meet the GPA requirement are the ones who are most likely to abuse alcohol. Either way, they know they can't practice or play because of their grades, so these students are the ones who don't care. The United States is one of the few countries in the world that has a drinking age of 21. Most countries around the world have a drinking age anywhere from 16 to 18 years old. In Europe, kids are taught about self-control and drinking sensibility at a young age. Young people learn at home from their parents and from other adults how to handle alcohol in a responsible manner. There are on what responsibility drinking, says Scrivo. Here in the United States, it seems like people have to sneak around drinking under the age from others who are legally aged to drink. The underage drinking is being done mostly where drinkers can't be seen, such as dorms, house parties with no supervision, frat houses, or even on campus somewhere else. We Americans don't get taught moderation and being responsible to drink until it's too late. In Europe, the drunken driving accidents are caused at a lot lower than here in the United States due to the drinking age. In the United States, people are legally considered adults at 18. They are able to vote for their leaders, and they can go into the armed force and fight for their country. Not to mention all the other things that become available to people when they turn 18. How could any teenage at 18 not want to act out against society and does not fully respect them as an adult? To me, this is a reason enough to have the drinking age lowered to 18. It just does not seem fair that one is trusted with all those important responsibilities like protecting the country when they turn 18, but they're not trusted to buy and consume alcohol at the age of 18. There's no reason it should be legal not to drink at the age of 18 when people know most kids at the age of 18 are in college or not in college and drinking at this age. It just doesn't seem fair because when they turn legally at the age of 21, worse things end up happening because they don't know how to be responsible of their own behavior. People just get let loose. In the United States, lowering the drinking age would help out this country, knowing most of the countries around the world have a lower drinking age and also have fewer drunk driving accidents. It just makes a whole lot of sense. The college students who are introduced to alcohol for the first time do not know how to handle alcohol, know when to stop, or they end up hurting themselves or someone else. Only if they were introduced to alcohol at a younger age, they would know how to handle themselves and prevent fewer accidents out there. Also, since they're legally considered adult, people deserve the right to buy and consume alcohol. Matt is being stubborn and has constantly shot down the idea of lowering the drinking age when there are so many studies out there that lower the drinking age would help out the U.S. and keep teens safer in the United States, just like they do in other countries.